What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome to my latest FIFA 19 video. So this video guys is going to be me doing the final advanced SBC. So obviously we've already done the hybrid leagues and the hybrid nations, so all that leaves now is the league and nation hybrid. Now I'll warn you guys, this is a lot tougher. This one most of the players I had to buy. I didn't really have any of the players in my club already. It's not that like I didn't have players, but it's very specific with which players can actually do the job in this one, guys. Every single squad's pretty difficult. Two of them need loyalty, which is an absolute pain in the bum, but I'll get around to those in a second. But we'll kick it off with the first one, which is called the Puzzler. This one you get a premium gold players pack for doing, so 25k pack. So the requirements on this one, you need exactly 3 nationalities and exactly 2 leagues. You're only allowed 4 players from the same nation, 6 players from the same league. It has to be a 77 rated team, which means you're going to need a few gold players in there. And you do need 100 chemistry, which is what makes it quite difficult. But you can see the squad which I've got, guys. Now, I'll just quickly run through the players. So we've got Yilmaz, who you can see I bought him. The right back, Bayano, I bought him as well. Akka, or Akça, I don't know how you pronounce it, it's probably a ch sound because he's Turkish, bought him as well. Yumlu was paid for, Jami Costa paid for. Topal already had, Javi Juego was bought, Santi Cazorla was bought, Alano was bought, Chalez was bought, and Oyarzabal was also bought. So every single player I had to buy off the market there, guys, except for Mehmet Topal, which obviously is going to make this a little bit more expensive than I'd like. I wouldn't say it's like the whole SBC in general is not ridiculously expensive. It pretty much cost me like just under 30k, so obviously a little bit more than some of the other ones, but again, like the packs are okay, so I'm really hoping that the packs can pay out on this one because there's a bit more emphasis on them to do it on this one than the other ones. Yeah, we really need the packs to kind of pay out just to make sure that it's not. I'm not necessarily thinking that we're gonna like come up with a profit out of this one, but you know, just to kind of like cut our losses as much as possible. But the way you kind of get the links, you can see I've got green links all down the bottom here at the base, just like Turkish League players, and then another Turkish League player there, and then just like Turkish League but a different nationality to kind of fit the requirement there. And then it's all just like BBVA players here really, guys, and obviously majority of them are Spanish just to get a bit of chemistry. But the way that it all kind of like links together is because Chalez, the striker, is the same nationality as other Turkish League players we got down there. So it does get 77 rated and 100 chemistry as well. So it's hitting the requirements bang on, not kind of like submitting players that are a bit more expensive than what I need to there. So that is kind of like the cheapest way which I found to be able to do it. Like I'm not going to sit here and kind of lie to you guys and say that clearly I didn't make up that squad myself. Like these squads are ones which I've found and I've put together, and from what I've seen, they're kind of the most easy to understand and easy to obtain off the market and stuff. So this kind of squads that I would say for you guys to do. But yeah, 100% I didn't actually put this together myself. Like there's no way I had all these exact players to do this. I just wasn't in a fortunate position to do that, and that's why I look for these squads, guys. But when EA will allow me onto the second squad, I will show you how you can get that one done. But unfortunately, they're going to insist on us trying to open the pack again. It always does this for the first one for some reason. It always seems to kind of glitch out there. But the next one is called Intermediate. So you can see I've got pretty much a whole gold team. I do have 1 bronze player. You need exactly 5 nationalities in your team and exactly 3 leagues. You only allow 3 players from the same nation. Only allow 4 players from the same league. This time you do need a slightly higher rated team. It's a 78 rated team, and again you need 100 chemistry. So once again we're looking at a potentially difficult team. You're going to need a lot of links here. And the key to this one, guys, which is one of the main reasons why I said I couldn't really do this without players in my club, is that you notice a lot of these links, they're green links, but they're also perfect links, which is going to make it really challenging. So I'm not really sure where to start with this, really. I mean, you could start in goal, but I think it might be kind of best to start moving from the right and work our way across. So we've got right back is Antonio Barragan, obviously paid for him. There's Francisco Guerrero Martin, paid for him as well. Also Alex Granel, paid for him. So you can see that these two have got a perfect link. Both Spanish, both play for Real Betis, and then I've just got like a green link for Granel, which is just obviously Spanish BBVA. That is enough on this one, guys. Then on when in the centre, it's then just kind of like all English Prem, except we do have a perfect link between Nathaniel Phillips, which is a bronze player, and also Adam Lallana, again, paid for all those. Tompkins is enough there. I think the reason that we've got the bronze guy here is that there isn't actually an English centre-back, because obviously Joe Gomez is a right-back on this game, so there is no kind of centre-back that you can put in that would be gold, so you just have to go for a bronze, really. Then, as the goalkeeper, you literally, I think you need to basically go with somebody that's of a different nation, really. Nationality is exactly 5. This does have 5, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. There's German, Serbian, English, Polish, Spanish. Yeah, it's 5. I thought there was a mistake there, but no, it is 5. So yeah, basically just any Premier League goalkeeper that's of a different nation gets the job done there with Fabianski. And then you can see again another perfect link. We've got Philip Max and also Daniel Bayer, both German, both Augsburg. And then there's another perfect link because we've got Jovic and Kostic, Serbian Eintracht Frankfurt players, which again, you can see it literally hits the requirements bang on, like 78 rated, 100 chemistry. I would say that's probably the best way to go about it in terms of where you want the links in the team. It's like I said previously, like you want to try and get the players. So for example, in this one, it's mainly the centre midfielders that have got the most links coming off them. The centre backs have a few actually as well, so it's not really the best kind of formation in terms of getting links. It is difficult, but it's the players in the middle of the pitch, guys, that you want to be trying to focus on and make sure that they have players around them that are going to get them links, because if you don't, then there's going to be a lot of red links off them, and it's going to be really difficult to get the overall chemistry, especially when you need 100 chemistry for this team. So that works, guys, that team. None of the players were like overly expensive, like literally you can see, well, first owner 450, 350, 900, 750, 450, 750, 850, first owner 700. No player there was overly expensive, so in general it's not that bad to do. Gets you 1,500 coins and a rare gold pack, so just the 1,500 coins on its own, guys, is a little bit of your money back there on that one, which is quite good. And then the pack as well. Moving on to these last two, so the first one is tough out of these last two. Now, honestly, they don't lie when they say that it is tough, but the name of the last one just is a joke, to be honest, I think. But sticking with this one for a minute, you get a mega pack for it. Now, again, you are looking for literally perfect links all round, which again makes it very, very difficult to do. I'll go with the requirements first, guys. You need exactly 6 nationalities, exactly 6 leagues. You're only allowed 2 players from the same nation, 2 players from the same league. It needs to be an 80 rated team, and it needs to have 89 chemistry. Now, in order to get 89 chemistry, having 6 nationalities and 6 leagues and maximum of 2 like players from the same nation and maximum of 2 players from the same league, you can't do it. You literally cannot do it with players off that you just buy off the market. The only way to get this done is if literally every single individual player needs to get 1 extra chemistry from having a loyalty bonus. So if you guys don't know how it works, basically you get the loyalty bonus by either if a player is first owner, if they're pack pulled or like SBC, something like that, then they have loyalty and they get the extra bit of chemistry on there. The only other way to get it, guys, is if the player has played 10 matches for the club. Now, obviously, that's a little bit problematic because, for me, like in this particular case, I've not been able to. I've had to buy all these players. I've not been fortunate enough to grab these all out of my club, and I don't think many of you guys will be that fortunate to have that many players in your club that you can literally, just take out whoever you want and get it done. Now, that does leave you with literally only the option of playing 10 games. Now, I would not wish it upon any of you to play 10 games with these teams. I mean, what a waste of time. Like, 100% not worth it. The packs that you get, obviously, like, we look at this, we think, yeah, there's a good chance you make profit, but there's no guarantees, and I would not even bother wasting my time playing 10 games. So, the only way you can get 10 games on these guys is by doing the loyalty glitch, or, sort of like a no-loss loyalty glitch kind of thing. I'm not going to make a video on it. I'm just going to kind of like briefly explain it now. There's plenty of videos out there from like various like top content creators who can, you can search for loyalty glitch. It's incredibly easy to do. The only kind of downside to it is it is a little bit time consuming. I mean, you have to do it for both of these remaining squads, which means that you therefore have to do it 20 times. And honestly, I've not got the kind of like, it's not really in my nature to want to do it and sit there. Like, I get really bored really easily, and I just have to be doing something. Like, I really struggle with it. I can't just like smash it all out in one go. I have to kind of do it over a prolonged period of time. Just, I get so bored else. So, but I'll explain it anyway, guys. The way to do it is basically, you got your team here that you've made. You then want to like transfer that team into a squad. Unfortunately, there is no kind of like copy squad option or anything like that. You are gonna have to just like manually input them in. Then obviously just whack a bench on whoever. You don't need a manager or anything like that. Literally just put the team in. You then want to go into a team of the week challenge game. I'll show it as well. There's no point just sitting there on the screen. I may as well show you. So once you have the squad, I may even still I do actually still have one of the squads here. This is actually from the final squad. Good squad name there. Boring, because it is extremely boring. Yeah, you basically want to jump straight into a single player game on the team of the week challenge is what I prefer to do, just because it doesn't affect any progress or anything like single player seasons, anything like that. And you literally just want to jump into a game on beginner. I'm not going to go into one, but once you go into the game on beginner, the game obviously go through all the loading screens. It'll kick off. Once you've kicked off, just pass the ball around a couple of times. But I think you just need to kick off really. But I like to just kick it around a little bit just to make for certain that it's going to work. And then once you're in the middle of the match, you don't even need to like pause the game or anything like that. When the game was like in mid flow, literally just like hold down the dashboard thing there, just close application, and then when you load it back up, you have a look at the squad. And you see that if you click on their records, so you can see all of these are now at 10 games played. All these players have played 10. Yeah, like obviously no goal because I've not actually played the matches. Your overall record at the top will not be affected, so you won't take any losses or anything like that. And obviously, because you do it on the Team of the Week challenge, it's not going to affect any like specific game mode progress or anything like that. The only one downside, guys, is that players will lose contracts, which is why I said not to put like a manager or anything like that, because you don't want to waste manager contracts. Now, at this stage of the game, I'm sure it's probably not really going to be much of an issue for a lot of you guys. Like, you can have plenty of contracts. Like, I know for me, I've got a lot of contracts in my club. You can see, like, literally 1,046. Like, it's really not an issue for me because I've opened so many packs. Like, look at all the bronze packs I've opened to get, like, 680 of them. But, yeah, if you guys are struggling for contracts, then you can see that bronze pack method, like I've had it in a previous video. Just grind out a few bronze packs, and you probably make some money back off it anyway, and you build out your club of contracts, so that shouldn't become too much of an issue. But that is literally the only downside to it, guys, apart from obviously it being incredibly kind of tedious and just taking a long time to do. But hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Obviously that is kind of the one annoying thing with this one, is that there is no kind of guarantees that you will pack something, but that is how to get the 10 games on, because without that you won't cut it in terms of hitting the chemistry mark. Like, this has got exactly 89 chemistry because I've got plus 11 chemistry by having a +1 loyalty bonus on every player. I think Van Arnold was actually first owner, but he's the only one. So he's actually played 10 games. Not that's really helped for him, but the rest of them just needed it. They all needed to get to 10 games. But yeah, going back to actually kind of like the main, like the substance of the squad, I suppose, is that, yeah, like I said, you need perfect links in most areas. I have perfect link out on the right. Got Ukrainian players who play for, is it Dynamo Moscow, I think? Dynamo Kiev, I should say. Sorry, Ukrainian league, yeah. Then there's Lokomotiv Moscow and the Russian league players. So we've got Fedor Smolov and Rifat Zhemaladinov. Probably butchered that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these guys' names. I mean, look, what is that? Just a mess. We got Christoph Kramer and Dominique Heinz in these two positions, so centre mid and centre back. German Mönchengladbach players, again, perfect link. And there's also Danny Garcia and Iker Muniain, Spanish Bilbao players on this area. It literally just leaves a couple positions here, but because you need exactly 6 nations and exactly, so you get the, yeah, because you need exactly 6 nations and 6 leagues. You need to basically like soft links here. You can't get away with strong links because you need to get a certain that couple extra nationalities and leagues in there. So I end up going for like Koscielny linking with a soft link to Mandanda, and then a soft link. You basically go with like any Premier League left back there, really. And obviously, because I already had Van Arnold in my club, and I didn't really want to spend out on somebody, I just threw him in. But that gets it done, guys. Like I said, it is literally cutting it very, very fine. 89 chemistry, 80 team rating. It's a little bit disappointing that you need such a high rating, because it does obviously increase the the price of it a little bit. Excuse me, a little bit of a tickly cough. But yeah, there's a couple of 82s in there, 83 rated goalkeeper, a couple of 81s as well. But you know, you can afford to get a silver in there, and it's not too bad in the end. It is just a loyalty thing, which is a real pain. And that obviously takes us on to the final squad, guys, which again, like I said, need loyalty. You need 86 chemistry on this one. I didn't get near to 86 chemistry before. Without the loyalty, there's just no way you can do it. I mean, look at the dead links. There's just dead links everywhere, which is why I don't understand what the name of this particular squad is called. Hybrid Master. Now, if I put together a team which had links like that and had 86 chemistry for a hybrid to use, you know, like online in Foot Champ, something like that, I would not call myself a hybrid master. I'd call myself like a hybrid novice. It's just stupid. You would not go into a game with those links like that. All those players off chem. Like, look at you got your wingers on 4 chem, right mid 4 chem, a couple of centre backs on 7 chem, 86 overall chem. That is not how to build a hybrid. Do not go by what that says it's a hybrid master. There's just no way. It's literally basically just like putting together an 82 rated team and just chucking players left, right and centre, like, oh yeah, he can go up there, yeah, he can go there, because he doesn't link with anybody, so yeah, we'll throw him up there. Makes no sense whatsoever. You need exactly 9 nationalities and exactly 7 leagues, which is obviously why there's so many dead links and so many players don't link together. But obviously the key to it is with the couple of players which are going to be from the same league or same nation or whatever, you just need to get the green links and make sure they're all next to each other, that they're going to link. So you can see I've got Daniel Sturridge, Naby Keita and Gini Wijnaldum, and they're getting a green link right in the centre of the pitch. Again, like I've said, centre midfielders are quite often in a formation, they're the players which have the most links coming off them, so make sure that you get them on the green links to counter out any of those red links that are there. With like other positions, even if they have like 1 green link, like you can see here, like Bartra and Taylor, they've got 1 green link because a perfect link is cancelling out those 2 red links. Whereas like if this was 2 players in the centre mid position, even a perfect link can't cancel out like 3 red links. So yeah, that's why it's important to get the players in the centre on the chemistry there. But this particular team, to get the 82 rated, we had like an 83 rated Viviano in goal, who's a first owner. We've also got 82 rated Acherbi, who I had to buy. Quatez is 82 as a first owner. Bartra 82 I had to buy. Teo was obviously an 80, but I had to buy him as well. Naby Keita was first owner. Gini Wijnaldum was bought, 82 rated. Marlos I paid for as well. Pavon I paid for, sorry. Valbuena I paid for, and Sturridge I paid for as well. So a couple of 80s in there, but no players that are below an 80, because obviously, you know, it's going to really kind of impact the overall rating there. But that gets you a 50k pack, that one, guys. So hopefully, they might finally pay out, because the first 2 advanced SBCs that we did weren't brilliant. We get 12,000 coins for that, so obviously we're cutting our losses a little bit there. Straight away, we're probably looking at, instead of this costing like 30k, it's costing us about 18k, which is always a bonus. But hopefully, we can get something decent here, guys. Obviously, we're only going to have 4 packs instead of 5 this time, because we got coin reward instead. But if we can get something better than Keylor Navas, which we got in the second video I did of these, then, you know, we'll be looking at a good kind of return. We don't want to pack kind of outcome of what we had in the first video of these, but it's not looking like a good start, is it? It's not even a board to kick it off. It's going to be Ziyech again. I think I got him in the last video, actually, or the one before that. One of these advanced SVCs, I got Ziyech in a pack. There's David Neres and Barrios, which is not a very good pack at all. So we'll throw him on there. I think you probably see that I've got... Yeah, there's Ziyech there, and then he's down there as well. Happy days. Love getting the same players. We'll go for rare gold pack, 25k pack next. We need to get a board somewhere, or a walkout would be incredible. It's not even going to be a board again, which is unbelievable. It's going to be Raul Garcia, 81 rated Raul Garcia. Not ideal. Kazuki Honda, who actually plays in the Australian League now. We got Wembley, we got Oots, which is pretty poor, to be honest. yeah, it's really not looking good. We still have 2 packs left though, guys. So we've still got the 50k pack and we've still got the 35k pack. Now, I'm going to go for the 35k pack first. Sometimes they are a little bit better than 50k packs, but we'll give it a go. It's not going to be a walkout. Is it going to be a board? It's not even a board. I mean, what's going on here? What is going on? Bernadeschi. We need to get something in this last pack. They've got to give something here. This is outrageous. How can this be right? What a waste. Seriously, I hope for your guys' sake that you get something better than what I've been getting so far, because this has been an absolute travesty. Been well and truly shafted. This 50k pack has got to deliver. It's got to be a walkout. It's not a walkout. Oh my god. I mean, if it's not even a board. Oh my... Are they serious? Are they actually for real? I've opened, what, 2 25k packs, a 35k pack, and a 50k pack. Not even a board. Not even a board. Let alone a walkout. Not even a board, man. How can that be? It's an absolute disgrace. Look at that. Imagine paying 50,000 coins for that. Unbelievable. They're not even players in like good leagues. It's dreadful. It's just an absolute mess. Like, look at the state of that. You've got players in the Chinese league, the Dutch league, the Belgian league. Like, they're not even going to be useful for SBCs, these players. That's how bad they are. I just need to get that off my screen. I can't bear to look at that any longer. What a mess. I mean, guys, I really hope that you get something better than that, because, I mean, you have to, surely. That's unbelievable. I'm speechless. I have no idea what to say. That's going to have to be the end of the video, guys. I mean, that is the end of the advanced SBCs. I've got them all done now. Yeah, probably not going to help me in terms of trying to get maybe like Milinkovic-Savic or Marcos Alonso done, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to try and put it towards getting those players done, but I'm not sure I'm going to have enough money to get them done now. That was what I was riding on, really, trying to get some good pulls there, but EA have not delivered. Unbelievably. I mean, some of the packs, like, you know, we've opened a couple of 55k packs, a 50k pack, a couple of 35k packs, a couple of 25s, and the best player we've come out with overall is Keylor Navas, but obviously nobody in this video today. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully yours was a little bit better than mine. Let me know what you got, if you did it earlier on in the year, or if you're going to do it like in the next day or so. Then let me know what you get in the comments below. But obviously, if you did enjoy the video, then feel free to leave a like. If you want to see any more of my FUT19 content that's going to be on the way, then make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It'll be like SBCs, more gameplay, things like that. But that is it from me, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.